how to make a realistic lightsaber in Blender. Let's do it. Firstly, you need to construct your lightsaber. You can use anything like a PVC pipe, metal rod, or a wooden stick. I have a bamboo stick lying around, so that's what I'll be using. Mark the bamboo stick or whatever you're using with some colored tape with some intervals between it. That way it will be way easy to visualize inside of Blender when there's a lot of motion blur. At the end, note where you want your handle to be, so where you want to hold, then place the last piece of tape right above that. So inside of Blender, select the default cube and light and delete them both, like so. Then you can go into front view by pressing 3 on your numpad, go a bit up, and then press Ctrl, Alt, and 0 to move your camera to the front view. Then press Shift A and add in a plane. Rotate that plane on the y-axis by 90 degrees and move it up a bit. Scale it up a bit as well. Now go down to the Materials tab and add a new material. Set the surface to emission and set the color down here to image texture. This texture will not be an image, but it will be our footage. So go ahead and load in your footage. So once you have your footage loaded in, you will see this. But to see like your footage, go into render view. And then your footage will seem quite stretched or squished. And yeah, so this is where you can insert your own footage if you have one. If you want my footage, I will leave a link down in the description where you can download my footage and follow along with me. So now maybe you'll have to rotate it to be right rotated. So I can see that I need to rotate it on the x-axis by 90 degrees, and yeah, which will make myself face correctly. It could be different for you, maybe not. But now you scale the plane up so it fits the whole camera, like so. And then under here, firstly enable auto refresh and give it quite a lot of frames, like 6,000 should be more than enough. Then set the vector to window, and this will basically fit your video inside of the camera. And change it from repeat to clip to make it look a bit nicer. So now for the lightsaber itself. So press Shift A and add in a plane. Rotate it on the y-axis by 90 degrees and move it up. Give it a emission shader by adding a material and then clicking emission and then select your color right here. So I'm just gonna choose a reddish color and then turn the strength up a lot, and this will turn white, but you need to go into your render settings and turn on bloom, which will give this glow effect. Actually, that is a bit too much. I will just turn that down like so. And yeah, then select this plane right here and go into edit mode. Select this vertice right here, press F3 and search for a hook. Click this first one, hook to new object, and click enter. And then select this one, F3, and this will automatically pop up. Click this one, and yeah, a new empty should appear, and do this for all of your vertices. Now go back into object mode. So what this will allow you to is basically grab each plane empty and move the vertices, so we don't have to go into edit mode to deform this plane, because this is our lightsaber and we're gonna animate this plane. So now what we're basically gonna do, this is quite tedious actually, but we have to do it. What we need to do is to align the lightsaber frame by frame. So move all of these and align them with your blade that you have, like so. For example, like so. And yeah, and then press the arrow key and then move your empties again to like the spot that they're supposed to be, like so, and you'll need to do that for each frame. So here are a few tips to like increase your workflow. Firstly, go into the object viewer right here and enable this restriction toggle, which is called selectable, and then just deselect, click on your plane, and then click this arrow, which will like restrict you from selecting this plane or backdrop, whatever you call it. And also what you can do is to select all of your empties, and then go under here and select individual origins and just scale them down because they are quite huge for what we need them for. So just like that. And now also select enable this auto keying option, which will like automatically put a keyframe on the frame you have when you move something, so you don't need to press I and then location every time. So yeah, now it's just a tedious process of placing your lightsaber plane wherever your stick is. So now you should have a final video of you swinging around a lightsaber. If you found this video helpful, make sure to leave a like and subscribe to my channel.